Greetings, greetings, greetings to everyone and everything. We are the Dawn of Ascension show, and we're happy to have you join us on this. Why join us on our journey today? It's very retrograde, you guys. I am so tongue-tied. I'm here with my Ascension Soul team, and we're here to share our tools, our journey, and our views through these wild and crazy and wonky vibrations and energies we are living in these days. Right now, today, wild and crazy. My name is Arlene, and I'm here with Aubrey, Gina, and Susie. Today, we would like to discuss the how to say no and the fact that the universe actually just only knows yes. Who knew that? That everything the universe wants to bring you is yes, yes, yes. And if you don't want that yes, then you need to go, no, I don't want this in my life. And then switch your attention to what to something else. And then that will get you off into another journey. Retrograde, blah, 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 blah. Aubrey, I know you have something to say better than mine. Blah, 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 blah,
blah. So as Arlene said, the universe says yes to everything. So we talk a lot about on the show about how energy goes where your attention is. And so the universe, if your attention is towards how lonely you're feeling, for example, for how alone you are, the universe is going to say, yes, you are. It's true. And then it's like there's this old adage where there's a man sitting in front of his city, and a newcomer comes in and says, hey, I am looking to move into this city. What is this city like? And the man sitting on the road says, well, what was your old city like? And the guy says, oh, they weren't very good. It wasn't very good. There were lots of not great people, and it wasn't a great city. And the guy on the road says, oh, this city's like that too. And then another man comes along the road, and he says, hey, I'm looking to move to this city where, and what is this city like? And the man on the side of the road says, well, what was your last city like? And he says, oh, it was amazing. I had so many friends. It was beautiful. It was such a great city. And the man says, this city's just like that too. Come on. And that really is how the universe works. And so when we are practicing saying yes to things in our life, it's kind of a two-part practice. The first one is is making sure that your thoughts and your energy is focused towards the things that you want to say yes to, that you want to have come into your life. And the other thing is saying yes to the opportunities that the universe brings into your life. Because once you are in integrity and actually putting your energy towards the things that you do want, the universe starts bringing them in. And they don't always look the way that we think they will. And so if you have an attitude of saying yes to new experiences and yes to the opportunities that the universe brings, you will find that your life gets more and more and more and more magical, as long as you kind of surrender to and trust that the universe has your back.
Wow,
it's the old thing of ask and ye shall receive.
Mm-hmm.
You keep asking for negative stuff, that's what you're gonna receive. So switch it up. Ask for good stuff. What do you want to bring into your life? Mm-hmm. What do you want your life to really look like? Dream big.
Mm-hmm. When I first started connecting with my spirit, and I was looking for a way to find guidance, and I went to a spiritual healer, and she says, well, your spirit always tickles the back of your spine when it's a yes answer. And I said, I know that. I do know that. And so then after that, I just became aware, and I would always ask my question and wait for my yes answer. And if there was no answer, then it would be nothing. So when I met these ladies, then I have this strong yes that I can always get to what I need to do or where I need to go. And I was feeling like Gina's always going with her pendulum. She gets so many different things. And I was getting confused and thinking I needed to do that. But the whole time I was perfectly in tune with the universe because what I was doing, I was collecting my yes answer and I was going either I want this or I don't want this. I was using it as guidance. And then I would just switch my attention and go someplace if that was not where I wanted to go. Wow. I just found this out today. Okay.
This practice is really important right now because we are as a collective are shifting into a higher vibration, higher dimension. And in order to do that, we have to kind of leave behind a lot of the things that have been the practice in the past. And so that fighting energy, that combative energy, that need to protect yourself energy, and that just, coming up again, oppositional energy is all stuff from a lower vibration, a lower dimension. And so as we are moving into a higher vibration and higher dimension, and if you're watching this, you have moved, you're doing great. What you are doing is actually just sidestepping that energy. You're just not playing that game. Because the universe is all about playing games. It's about which game do you want to play? What part of the puzzle are you and what do you want to do? And so if you want to fight and want to have combative energy, you can do that. It will say yes. But if you don't want to live in that world anymore, where everyone is against each other, you just simply say yes to the world where everyone is for each other and where everyone is collaborating together and where everybody loves each other, because that really is the higher vibration. The highest vibration is love. And so what are you doing to act out of love? What are you doing to love yourself? And that's something you can fake it till you make it. You just have to start using your thought processes and use your energy to move into that vibration.
This is such a wonderful message today. It really is. Because you can make immediate adjustments right now in this moment in your life just by saying yes to something or no to something. Susie, I know we have a fairy message and it's like all my things synchronistic to our message.
Thanks, Arlene. Our fairy message today is Forest Temple Enlightenment. Forest Temple Enlightenment. Now, at first glance, this card kind of reminds me a little bit of, remember back in Gnostic Cathar period, the clothes and the temples, the Crusades, Inquisitions, the suppression, the persecution. Ugh. But anyway, no more of that. No more, no more, no more, no more dualism. We are now in the period of enlightenment. And this card is all about, and in the temples throughout the world, people would go in order to gain like expanded perception of reality, right? To gain their intuition, to get healing abilities to emerge. And here you can see flooding in and it's flooding in with it has an expansion, right? It's with an expansion from a limited to an awareness of everything, of all the cosmos, of everything around you. And just like an onion, right? More and more layers are starting to be revealed. So if we just allow this expansion to take place, in your heart, and then you can anchor it, with grounding, meditation, walks in nature. And with this card, positive changes are coming. You are lightening up. You're getting really sparkly. You're getting really, really sparkly, and your connection to source is deepening. Old beliefs are falling away and being replaced by incredible new paths. Now, Aubrey, this card can also reflect like a one-sided view of life and can block us from joy or connection to source. So how can we step outside of our limited points of view and see the world from a other perspective so we can expand even further?
Well, my favorite way to do that is to identify narratives that I'm telling myself. And I think I've said this on the show before because I use it often, but I'm going to say it again. If you're telling yourself the same story at least 3 times in a row with in the same words, that's a really good indicator that you are locking yourself into a belief system and a belief pattern and a narrative. And so the best way to start stepping outside of that and to start broadening your perspective is to start writing your own story in every moment. And that's, like Arlene was saying earlier, that's something you can start right now. You can notice what stories that you're telling yourself, and you can tell yourself a new story. It's very easy as a human to kind of get programmed by society, by your parents, by whatever. There's infinite amounts of things that you can be programmed by. But the more that you start identifying where you are programmed and identifying where you've been locked into a viewpoint and start broadening that perspective, that's where you can start kind of expanding into who you're meant to be and who you truly are.
Oh, thank you for that, Aubrey. This is a wonderful subject, and I'm hoping that we have some viewers that would like to make a comment, maybe share a little bit of their experience, or just express something. Please leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you and what you have to say. And if you have something you would like for us to discuss, you can add that in there as well. Does anyone else? I think we do have beep, 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 beep,
Beep,
beep,
beep,
beep,
beep,
beep,
beep, beep,
beep,
beep, beep, beep,
incoming,
beep.
incoming, incoming. Who is our message from today, Aubrey?
Today's messages from the fairies. And honestly, they were a little just like they want to make sure that we're not forgetting them, that life is still silly, it's still awesome. Everybody should lighten up a little bit more. Their energy is a little bit like still here, still fun. So everybody lighten up. It's like we're doing awesome. We as a collective, we're letting go of our things, we're switching into higher timelines, we're doing all of the things, we're doing it. So have fun. Don't forget to have fun.
Oh, yes, the best thing is just to have some joy and fun. It's just too dreary otherwise. We don't want to do dreary. I love those fairies. And yeah, they are.
I can feel them sprinkling fairy dust on everyone who's watching this right now.
Oh, good.
Gotta smile.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I would like to thank everyone that has joined us in our Dawn of Ascension show, and we welcome you all to join us on our next one. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.